Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of. I almost said Age of Orlon. Welcome to another episode of Tales of Telduria.
We need Age of Orlon back, clearly.
We have half the players here today, though we do have one person sitting in and washing. Hi, Lysandra.
Hello, goodbye.
Okay.
Hello, goodbye.
So I'm not going to pick anyone to detail what happened last session. I know yesterday the group already did. If one of you wants to do more or less the same thing, like a quick summary, go ahead. If not, I'll just move on.
We can just move on.
Jeff did a good job yesterday.
All right.
Yesterday's summary was perfect.
Perfect. Alright, so I'll just move on. Your battle actually has a little bit of setup to it. Because while you are the group that's going to fight the god itself, you're technically not alone. The other group went off alone with their small group of, I think, 7 people, right? Yeah, 7 people. While you also have your quote-unquote small group of 7 people, you have the entire Kelnorian military and probably 3/4 of the population marching behind you towards this gate. This is because while you are fighting the god, and whatever else may pour out, canonically speaking, there are a lot more things that pour out of this gate that the army behind you would be fighting that just kind of happens in the background. This includes the NPCs that you didn't select, so the only one that actually is not there is Kate. Kate's back at the castle. I think Leighton's back at the castle, but pretty much everyone else that you know that is within Kelnor's bounds is with the army. So that'd be, what, Basil, I think, the Visk trio. I think there's a couple of others, I can't quite remember. Oh, Daisy.
Yeah, didn't we leave 2 of the Visks in Ardwall?
Yeah, they came back.
Oh.
Remember, you had to
Damn,
wait some time before...
Yeah, okay. I'm forgetting that we basically spent a month here.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, all the NPCs that you didn't choose are helping the military, helping the army. However, there is one very important thing that happens specifically to Locke before everyone goes, where Locke, you are approached by Kate, to which she is carrying something you have not seen in a little over a year. With very little fanfare, other than deep concern in her eyes, she gives you the fuck you.
Oh.
She knows that you cannot wield it properly. She can barely wield it properly at the time being, but she is training. So she tells you that you effectively only have one shot with it, and to make it count.
Okay.
I'll tell you the
This is
stats
a
whenever you
terrifying experience.
I'll tell you the stats whenever you decide to use it, but
Okay.
you have the fuck you in your possession. You only got one shot.
Not the most terrifying thing Kate has ever done to him is handing him the fuck you. Yeah. Is everyone ready? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, preamble spells before the fight actually begins. I know there's the whole lockpicking thing that we're doing, but Didas, you mentioned something, correct?
Right. Well, Locke and me both said we're gonna give everyone in the active party some spell resistance. Like the spell resistance.
Okay. Let me see how long that lasts.
Should be a minute per level, so like almost half an hour, 20 minutes, 24 minutes.
Yeah, we have a few things that are like when we're ready to open the gate, we drop sort of thing.
Alright, spell resistance is 1 minute per level. It is a cleric 5th level spell and an alchemist 5th level spell. There are 5 people here. Not 5, there's 7 people here.
The breakdown we had, Duras is gonna do 4, I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
But then I'm also using a 4th 5th level spell to do communal stone skin.
Hold on. Just gotta... Alright, so... everyone gains... It's SR 12, right? Spell resistance 12
Oh
from
no,
a spell?
it's 12 plus caster level.
Oh, okay. So...
So it's
Okay,
like
so how much is that?
36 for me and 32 for Locke, I believe.
I'm just gonna make it 32 for both of you to make it easier. Since you're splitting it. And then what does Stone Skin do?
Stone skin gives everyone...
Hold on. I have a question. Does this stack on top of already existing spell resistance?
Yes, spell resistance can stack as long as
Okay.
it's from different sources.
Cool, so now I have a really high spell resistance.
Same. That's the idea.
Okay, so it's DR
Stone Skin.
Adamantine. Okay. And then
Yeah,
it's only up to a certain
DR10
point.
adamantine until it does 150 points of damage reduction per person, and then it wears off on that person.
I'll just say DR10. Only applies for a max of 150 per person. And then this can get deleted.
And
Okay,
while
so
we're
out of the main party members, is it only Catan that can't give himself haste? Like, I
No.
mean, out of
No,
our
Catan can.
four, the
He
player
can.
character. Okay.
He can, yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
Haste you'll have to wait to actually cast when the fight starts.
Ah, damn.
Haste is still minutes, right?
I know it's still minutes. This is just a
No,
round
haste is
thing.
rounds.
Sure. Ah, it's rounds. Oh well then.
Damn.
I have another spell, which is a flame arrow, which enchants up to 50 pieces of ammunition with an additional d6 fire damage. I want to cast this once for Locke and once for Duras. Yep. That's like 10 minutes per level, so
Okay. Glass and you said lock, right?
yeah.
Alright, so there we go, that's written down. Alright, so pick locking the gate. How many times can you cast the funny spell?
7.
Alright, lock. You can only unlock this gate with a nat 20, so just roll a 7d20.
Okay.
Before we do that, can I still cast 2 or 3 more spells that take a few, like 24 minutes of duration?
What are they?
I have Burst of Bear's Endurance Mass for everyone, which is the plus, what was it, plus 4 in
Or the con.
Constitution.
I'm gonna have to say no since 3 other spells have already been cast in prep.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't let you abuse the ability to do so.
Years
No,
of
that's
academy
fine.
training wasted.
And I just don't cast my other 3 spells that take a long time, it's fine. Will it have a long duration?
Alright, I need a 7d20 from lock.
Come on. Can't you like crit on a 19?
Literally the last one.
Let's fucking go. No more level 1
Nice.
spell slots for this day.
How do we start the music?
Good one.
Discord bugged out again, or
No,
no?
Alright. So that means I need a reflex save from Catan, Avalon, Nasa, Reich, Locke, and Crimson.
Reflex save, got it.
Excellent. You know what? I will actually use fading on
Oh.
this if I can.
Poor Nasa.
Oh.
I guess it specifically says spell. This is not a spell. So I can't actually use fading. That is deeply unfortunate.
Avalon can use a fort save on this particular due to a class ability.
Okay, 28, and Crimson is probably gonna auto-fail. 20, okay, yeah. Deeply unfortunate.
Why did Locke roll twice?
Sorry, my mic was muted. I used Fortunate Soul to reroll.
What does that do? Just allows you to reroll.
Yeah, it just allows me to once a day reroll one saving throw.
I assume that's a class ability.
Yeah, it's the Dark Delvers one.
Okay. Nasa. Okay, so let's see. Nasa double failed, so I need to. Well, first I need to roll the damage, which is a 15d8. So Nasa takes double that. Because she nat one immediately knocks her into bloody.
Man.
Great start.
It also launches her like outside of the fucking circle, so she's all the way over there. Then Catan, you failed, so you take 91 damage unless you have improved evasion. Do you have improved evasion?
Let me take a look. Improved. Nope, I will take that full.
Alright. You end up over here. You are knocked
Okay.
prone.
Am I prone? Okay, fuck.
The next one was Avalon, to which she succeeded, and she takes half. However, she did not succeed in being pushed back, so she does get pushed back. So, half of 90 is 45. And this obviously bypasses damage reduction. And then we check the other one. Locke, you passed, and passed the secondary save to not get pushed anywhere. So you were just
Hell
standing
yeah.
there kind of like One Punch Man, just going, okay. Reich, you failed. You take 91 damage. You're knocked all the way over here. You are prone. Crimson passed. However, doesn't pass the ability to not get pushed back, so there is that. And then Chetrima appears. And now is when we will start the music. So as per usual, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we start off with Crimson, who is not prone.
Can she just actually fly over and use her standard to pick me up?
Yes.
Okay, then she will do that.
She will fly over to you and stick your whole head into her mouth and pull you back up onto your feet.
A very muffled thanks resounds from inside her head.
You will watch as when she pulls away from you, she licks her lips, contemplating on whether or not she should have bitten down.
Great.
Dude, your pet's a freak.
Bet she can't.
That pet's also part of you, so you're a freak.
Yes.
Nasa has to spend her whole goddamn turn standing up. Right, you are now standing up.
I do not have anyone in like relevant haste range here. So I'll just walk 30 feet into the general direction of Chetrima.
Alright,
And
so
I
10,
will be...
25, 30.
And I will just be using acceleration of form for 1 key point as
And
a standard action,
what
which
does that
gives
do?
me haste and 50% concealment. And
Alright.
then I use Hidden Blade for invisibility, permanent, see-through invisibility.
There you
So
go.
that's my turn.
You are now hasted. Do you like it? Do you like your haste?
What the hell?
Would you prefer I do a different one? Here, I can do,
Why'd you do a P-Lord?
I can do, let's see.
Yeah, I think it needs a bit more pixels.
What
Yeah.
the
Okay, I think I'll just write it down, otherwise we'll like not know who's who.
There you go, you're blurred now.
Perfect.
Oh, he's so fast, he's blurred.
I mean, it's acceleration of form, it also gives me the blur effect.
Alright, Guava's gonna... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Guava's gonna move 15, 30 over here. And she is... as a... Ah, yeah, that's right. 2 free actions combined as a swift action. She is going to cast 2 different performances. To which... Okay, she's gonna do her base of Inspire Courage. So we're gonna edit that. So, not only does anyone within 60 feet of her get a +4 bonus to attack, damage, and will saves, as well as an extra 1d6 points of non-magical damage from non-magical sources, enemies within 30 feet of her will just take 1d6 points of bleed damage every turn. That stacks.
Okay.
Smile.
Is it person or square?
Huh?
It's just person per person. each person that's within 30 feet?
It's an enemy, but yeah.
Okay.
She's also going to... That's actually all she really can do. Everything else is just all passive type of stuff. Alright, well that's Guava's turn since she can't really do much. Catan, you have been knocked prone, so unless you have some way to stand up quicker, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Alright, Locke, it is your turn.
I don't think I have the movement for it, but how can I get as close as possible to Catan?
What's your speed?
My speed is 30.
This will provoke attack of opportunity from Chetrima, are you sure?
Yes.
Alright. So it's 10, 25, 30, 15, and 30. This will provoke an attack of Chetrima. Chetrima does not need to roll for this attack, because Chetrima cannot miss.
Oh boy.
However, Locke, you are free to make a perception check while I roll this damage.
Okay.
You take 47 damage.
Okay. 65.
Alright. I will tell you once your turn is over. Do you have any other actions that you wish to do?
No, because I had to burn both move and standard to get this far. And we are not yet under the effect of haste.
Alrighty. In which case... you learned something very interesting about Chetrima's weapon. As it went to swing, you could tell very clearly that Chetrima wasn't actively trying to hit you. The way that their body language moves and their shoulders rotated and their hands swung in your general direction. It didn't look like they had any proper form to hit you. But yet, as the sword got closer and closer, it seemed to move on its own before simply hitting you.
Yeah.
Smiles.
Nice.
Alright, Dedas, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Fervor casting to cast as a swift action Channel Vigor on myself, which just gives me haste.
Okay.
Clean and simple. I'm just gonna mark off the spell slot. I don't forget. Wonderful. And then I think I want to move close. I want to spend my move action, my 20 feet going straight south.
Okay.
And then I'll use a full round attack against Chetrima.
Alright. Go ahead. You do not need to add any of your modifiers. You can just go ahead and roll the appropriate d20.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that would be with speed and rapid shot and everything. 5 attacks.
Is it 5? I don't think it's 5.
Should be.
Well, you have a base of 3 attacks, right?
Yes.
And then rapid
is
shot
one
gives you
extra.
1 more, right?
Yes.
And then you're under haste, which gives you 1 more, right?
I use my move action. So I just have 2 standards left, which makes 1 full round. Am I stupid?
Okay, yes. Okay. That would be on my mistake. Then it would be 5. Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Because you get 1 extra from speed. If
Yes,
you
exactly.
didn't move, you would have had 7.
Yes, true. I didn't think about it. Yeah, that's it. Also, just in case it's gonna be relevant, I'm gonna use cluster shot, so for the damage, they would all be counted together, and yeah, only used once.
You're cutting in and out a little bit. You might want to move closer to your mic.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So, you watch as you fire off, I guess, 6 arrows, even though it's 5 attacks, because first one fires 2 arrows. And
Yes.
each and every single arrow bounces off of the god's body.
God damn it.
Every single one of them. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh. I'm pretty good at those. Not investigator good, but... Nope, it's a 41. Yay, 45.
All right. So, maybe you were worried that you were just a little too far away, that the arrows couldn't sink into the skin of this massive creature. But as you watch the arrows tink away from the god's body, you realize that that's not the case. They don't have just thick skin. It's not like your arrows, quote-unquote, missed the AC and therefore are just bouncing off of whatever armor they're wearing. This god is stark naked. They simply cannot be damaged.
Oh boy.
You gonna tell the party anything?
Oh yeah, I can still do that, right? Still, true.
10 words or less as a free action.
Then I'm just gonna shout out.
I forgot
Can't
to,
hurt that fucker, what is going on?
forgot about that. So you guys can see.
Ooh, that is even more menacing. But yeah, I can't hurt that fucker, what the hell is going on?
It's now Avalon's turn. She will move in, provoking an attack of opportunity. She will automatically take damage. Granted, she will have gone into a, it's not really a rage. It's called a defensive stance. It's very strange. She will then target the god, activating another ability called Challenge, which allows her to gain a fucking stupid amount of extra damage against this particular individual. Will swing once, and her weapon, despite the fact that it is designed to kill undead, to which, you know, these gods count as, harmlessly bounces off. Catan, you may make a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. What is my number? Because I was just looking at my Gug hide. There you go. 47.
You can tell that she knows something, or at least has discovered something, but you know her well enough that she's just not going to talk.
No. Why won't she tell me?
I mean, you can go over there and talk to her, but I mean, she's just not going to say it.
Yeah, that's what Katan's gonna do when it's his turn.
It is now Chetadima's turn, and Chetadima is simply going to spin with their massive fucking sword, to which they have a 30-foot radius to hit with, which hits Avalon, Locke, and Reich. Avalon, Locke, and Reich take 56 damage.
Oof.
Does the DR apply?
Yes.
Okay.
Not Catan, Crimson.
Well, Crimson can't really do anything except going in and hitting, so that's what she'll do.
What's your speed?
The 40 fly.
Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40.
And that is barely out of range because there is no full round available. Okay. That is it for her.
Alright. Asa, who has a speed of 40 feet. 10, 20, 35, 40. 10, 20, 30. Right there. Double move action. It is now Wright's turn. What is Wright going to do?
So, since weapons apparently don't work, he is just going to throw a Hail Mary, I guess. So, as a move action, I'm going to activate Crimson Shroud, which gives me +1 to AC, which doesn't matter, but +5 fast regeneration.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Iron Spike, for which I make a ranged touch attack. And
Don't you mean Iron Spike?
29. No. Iron Spine.
Spine.
I said spike, didn't I?
Yes.
My bad.
Alright. Make an attack roll. You launch your spell at the target. However, as it gets close, it simply dissipates.
Okay, so same effect.
You can go
Essentially.
ahead and make a knowledge psionics check.
Oh, yeah. That is a 36.
Nice.
Nice. Nat 20 gives you all the information that you need. However, I can't tell you all of it, as it's only in relation to the god itself rather than other things that may be present. But this god genuinely is impervious to absolutely anything and everything that you can do. It seems to be the basis of their old god magic. Every old god has magic that does something. Tostu makes people slower. You know that other old gods can mind control people, make them feel sluggish. This one makes them basically invincible. And you have to find some way to break that. Smiles. Guava is going to be moving 10, 20, 30, 40, 15, 30, and then over there so that she can start to get within range. But that is a double move action. Catan, you said on your turn you were going to go over to where Avalon was, right?
Yes, and speak to her.
To which we'll move there. You will provoke an attack of opportunity, which means 5d10 plus 25. You're going to take a fat 50 points of damage. What are you going to say to her?
Wait, hold on. Isn't it supposed to hit me?
Yeah, it has to.
Okay, well, even if you roll to hit, you still got to get past my concealment.
the weapon hits anything that it is aimed at.
Why the fuck did I pick this cape up then? God. Okay.
Because it's
alright.
good against other things. Like, it's just this god. It's the way that this god is designed.
Okay then, I guess. Alright, I'll take that.
I technically still had a standard. You kinda cut me
Okay.
off, but is it fair to just say I used that standard to communicate what I found out?
Yes. Sorry, I forgot you were under haste because I don't have it in my notes over here.
I guess because Catan will just speak to Avalon and go like, what did you find out? What's going on?
She'll tell him effectively what Reich has just said, and then she will say one word that makes everything very, very different. She says the word except, and then points at the sword that Chetarima is carrying. Keep in mind that this sword is about as long as this red line that is on the map.
Except. Okay. Got it.
But I am, if not, a horrible DM. Because why would I make the fight easy? Several things make their way out of the portal.
What are these? The frick?
As massive, what can only be described as horribly mangled Ents charge out of the portal to protect their master. Ent number 1 will immediately make their way towards the nearest target. An attempt to swing. To which, that is a plus 44.
That can literally not miss. Except for my concealment. Which is a 50% right now.
That is a crit for them. You do have concealment. Crits do not bypass concealment. So call high or low. If you were right, it misses.
Low.
You are correct. You are not obliterated by a massive fucking tree. Good job.
Nice.
Ent number 2 is going to wedge themselves right here next to Avalon. And also attack. With a 51. Does it even hit Avalon? No, it actually misses. Which is very funny. However, Avalon does have another ability while she is in defensive stance, which allows her to... Yeah, there we go. Got a kernel out of my mouth. Which allows her to immediately do a attack of opportunity as soon as something steps into her threatened square, into her weapon's range. So she gets to attack first. While we listen to some of my favorite music. Oh, look at that. She crit.
Maya.
Plus 12 plus 10. And then, against evil aligned creatures, her crit multiplier actually increases by 1, so that becomes a plus 70. Oh shit, I actually did that wrong. 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 12 plus 10. Oops. Plus 50%. $117 damage against number 2.
Nice.
All right, we then get to Locke.
Okay, so I want to move so that Avalon, Catan, and Nasa are within 30 feet of me.
Don't know if that would be
I don't know if you can do that.
I'm gonna put you here, just to see if that works. 30 feet, let's see. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650 times 2 is 1300. Fuck.
Blue lock.
Get up there. Oops. Yeah. Okay, yep. That was a good position. So here, this would be 30 feet. What are you doing?
I'm going to down a potion of haste, casting haste on all of us.
Alright, afflicting haste. Those afflicted with haste, which is Locke. It is Locke, Avalon, Catan, Mesa, I know Dadas and Wright also have it due to their own abilities.
Yeah, I think it's just Guava at this point that doesn't.
Correct. But that would be your turn. It is now Dadas' turn.
I can't hit Chatterima, that upsets me greatly, so I'm gonna put my anger out on that end number 1.
End number 1. Alright.
Before that, again using Fervor Casting as a swift action, Divine Power on myself, just giving me a +6 to attack and damage, some temp HP.
Okay. You gotta roll for temp HP?
Nope, it's just based on caster level. And then I'll just
1 point per caster level.
shoot it.
Okay. Make sure that temporary HP can go above your current HP, so.
Yep, I have that noted down. And then I'll just shoot it with my full round attack plus the extra haste action.
Which gives you 7 attacks.
Yep, very funny.
Because he's speed.
That is 720 plus...
Keep in mind that this is an evil creature. What does your bow do?
Ooh, right, there's a free action. Then I'll make this giant my mortal enemy. Another +5.
Fuck up trees.
Fuck them trees.
I do not think you want to fuck the trees, but you are free to try.
Look, enough loop, and let's go.
Alright. So,
I can see one crit.
one of them's a crit? Oh yeah, the 18. Alright, so that's theirs. And then... so those two, and then that one, or that one. And then that one's speed, standard speed. Every single one of them hits.
Jesus Christ, okay.
I will let you go ahead and roll damage for that, while I move on to Avalon's sheet.
Good idea.
Let's see. Alright, yes. Avalon is going to turn towards Ent number 2 and do a full attack action. Which is a 40, 20 plus 43 for her. Actually, no, 48. Oh, and 2 of those are crits. Let's see. So that's good. 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 And good. Oh, wow. All 4 of hers hit as well. One, 2, 3, 4. And then it is 10 plus 17 plus 12 plus 10 times 1.5 times 2, so 146. So you deal 725 damage over 7 hits. That's kind of obnoxious.
Damn, what the hell?
Alright. Minus. And it's over 4 hits, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Basically 8 attacks because the first attack shoots twice, but yeah.
Yes. And then that's that minus 725 plus. The first ent number 1 is now severely bloodied. Ent number 2 is not bloodied just yet. And then we get to Chetrima, who is once again going to swing their sword in a 30-foot arc. And then they are going to throw the sword directly at Didas. So Didas, you need to make a reflex save. Whereas everyone else is just gonna take...
Can I use fading on that?
What is fading?
The thing that makes me disappear kind of into another... I guess another plane? Which gives me like a 50% chance of avoiding... No, it's my Crimson Assassin ability.
Okay, is it a standard, move, swift, immediate?
No, it's immediate. When I get hit. When I get attacked by either an attack or a spell.
Yeah, it just allows you to dodge once.
Yes.
Alright.
So I can use it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I will use it, and
Lock.
I will call high.
It gives you... Huh?
No, it's just a 50% chance to miss. It's not concealment. It's just 50% chance to avoid the hit.
Okay. Well, give me a moment. Locke, Avalon, Catan, Guava, and Crimson are going to be taking 57 points of damage.
Damn, okay.
You at least have DR, so there's that.
Yeah, I have DR, I'm fine. It's just, damn, I haven't even swung a single punch yet.
Okay, so that did those damages. And then we do the roll for Catan, and what did you call?
High.
You take 57 points of damage.
Unfortunate.
And Didas, unfortunately, you nat 1. So you take crit damage, which is 91. You are also prone, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh.
If you fail this fortitude save, which has a DC of 35, I will roll a 1d4, where 1 is your left arm, 1 is your right arm, 3 is your left leg, 4 is your right leg. One of them is coming off.
Oh god, Jesus Christ. Fortitude save. Okay, that's a good one. Come on, bot. Okay, good.
Oh,
Nice nat 20. You did not lose a limb. You may have taken the damage, but you at least deflected the blade enough with your bow to give you momentum so that you could be moved slightly to the right.
Oh, thank the gods. Goddamn.
The blade then immediately returns to Chetarima's hand. We then get to the next ent, number 3. Who, being right next to Catan already, gets to do a full round attack.
Okay.
What is Catan's... Oh, they nat 1'd immediately, never mind. Catan's luck prevails him. Let's see what it is. You are stunned for 2 rounds. Got it.
Oh.
Alrighty. However, number 4 is targeting Guava. And they nat 1 as well.
Oh, thank fuck! Oh, thank
No.
fuck. I don't think...
Attack hits yourself, it's a critical threat. Hey, look at that, a crit. Fuck. 48 plus 40. It's a crit times 2. They just deal 131 damage to themselves.
Wonderful.
Alrighty, and then number 5 is just going to stay right where they are since they have 10-foot reach, and full round attack Crimson. What is Crimson's AC?
Not a lot. AC, 35.
35. Oops. So 1, 2, and 3. Wow, only the first 2 hit.
Wow, indeed.
They take 128 damage over 2 hits.
Okay, so that is 108. Ooh. Okay, Crimson is bloodied.
It is now Crimson's turn.
Mm-hmm. How far does Crimson have to go if she wants to try and catch Chetarima's blade?
You want something the size of your little bug here to catch something the size of this red line.
Gotta start somewhere. No, I
Is
guess
that what
she's
you
just
want her
gonna
to
full
do?
round that. No, she's just gonna full round that guy because she doesn't really want to take any more hits.
I mean, if you want her to take a defensive stance, pass her turn, and gain a bonus on grapple, you're free to do so.
Yeah, I guess no, let's do that. In fact.
Alright. It is Nasa's turn. She moves 30 feet and casts Heal Mass, targeting Locke. This will hit Locke, Catan, Avalon, and potentially hit Ent 2 and 3, but it will not affect Chetarima. Which for Nasa, oops, max of 250, I know that. And hers, okay. So the Guardian Ents first need to make a will save. 2d20 plus 23. 1 nat 1, 1 nat 20. So one will be taking double damage, the other one will be taking no damage. But she first needs to make a caster level check to see if she even passes their spell resistance. To which she absolutely does. So, Locke, Nasa, Catan, and Avalon all heal for 250 damage.
Mile. Okay.
I think, yeah, Do that. And then Ent number 3 blocked it with a nat 20. Ent number 2 takes double damage, which is 500 damage. There is no more Ent number 2. Hooray.
That makes sense.
She has one standard action left. To which what she is going to do... She is going to cast Holy Aura as a free action because of the class ability. So I need to make another layer, a new layer, to which 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, so that's a 900 square. Where is it? Oh, why did it get sent all the way over there? And then I need a circle that is 900 to put it there. Hold aura. And I still need to find another spell. God, why does she have so many? You know what? She'll attempt to use Chains of Light on the other end.
Ooh.
That's not what I want to do. What does Chains of Light do? Okay. So they need to make a reflex save. Oh. They are not... God fucking damn. They are not going to make it because their reflex save is a 9. Unless they are immune to paralysis. They are immune to paralysis. God damn it. Never mind. That's Nasa's turn. Right, your turn.
I am going to use a full round attack on that end, including spending 1 key point, so it is a grand total of 10 attacks. I'm leaving my standard action for maybe something later, because I might just kill him with the 10 already.
10 attacks?
Yep. Gagheit. I'm also activating that, forgot to mention.
Okay.
But I will be activating that. So, 10d20 plus 37, 5 of them are highest BAB.
Hold on. How many attacks does Gugheid give you?
9.
None. And then
I
since
get
you're
an
under
additional one
haste,
from...
you get an extra attack.
Yeah, I'm saving that. Because I might just kill it with the 10.
Okay. So you're not using your second standard. Got it. Alright.
Exactly.
So 10d20 plus your highest roll, please.
Yep. There we go. There's a crit in there.
Alrighty. Let's see, so it's the first 2, which do hit. The next 2, so only 2 hits so far. 3 hits so far. Four hits so far. Is that 18 a crit for you?
No. Only crit on 20s.
1, 2, 3. Only 4 hit. Granted, one of them is a crit, but only 4 hit.
Okay.
And I guess while we're waiting for that, I'll have Guava's turn go first before you get your standard. To which Guava is going to be using Bard's Escape in order to move right here. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from Ent. To which they do land. Guava takes 61 damage. However, she's now within range to do Bard silliness.
Okay, something here didn't work.
Well, how about you just click the word roll and you'll see why.
Oh, it cut off after the 4. It doesn't understand multiplications. Okay, sure. Then I'll just do the
don't use an
multiplication.
X, use an asterisk.
Oh, okay. That's a number.
TD against ent number 1. So 249. They are still standing.
Got it. I'm gonna roll my last one.
Extremely bloodied. So you're now using your standard action to attack again, yes?
Yeah.
You actually get 2 attacks here because of your go card.
Oh, nice. I rolled it without the -2 from dual wielding, right?
What was that?
I rolled this one without the -2 from dual wielding, right?
Correct.
Nice.
Y'all both hit. Good job.
Uh, 60, 12, plus 38. Another 77.
They are still standing.
Fuck!
And then, Guava is going to cast Grease on Chetarima. To which, everyone that is nearby her, which is just Locke and Katam, can go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Alright, perception.
So, the both of you have watched as Reich attempted to cast a spell and didn't work. You also both watched as Nasa attempted to cast a spell, which also did not work on Chetarima. With her 30-foot radius, it just seemed to dissipate in the general vicinity around Chetarima. But yet when Guava casts Grease, to which she does twice, once upon Chetarima and once upon the sword, it works. Neither of you,
Because
however,
it's non-offensive, I assume.
neither of you, however, can figure out why.
Neither of us could figure out why, I see.
The DC for that would have been a 65.
Damn it!
If you wish to roll Knowledge Arcana when it comes to your turn to try and figure that out, you may. Doing so as a move action. Speaking of which, it is Katan's turn.
Okay, well, since I'm under haste, I could do a move action in the full round, so I'm gonna do a Knowledge Arcana check.
Keep in mind the DC is going to be 65 again. Can you make that?
Wait, let me see if I can, because I know my Arcana is actually not that bad. Oh, but it's not as good as my Perception. Got it. Okay, alright, Locke, it's up to you. In which case, I'm gonna full round number 3. I'm gonna see if I can kill him and...
I presume you're raging and gug hiding and everything that you need to declare.
Yes, okay, hold on. I guess I gotta go through the effects, huh? Alright, I am going to rage. I will then activate my Gug Hide armor.
Mm-hmm.
And
What happens when
then
you roll?
I can then add a spell on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Amongst other things, that's what that big block is there for.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can add True Strike to ensure I hit all the time. I guess it wouldn't really be bad. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna cast True Strike on myself.
Alright. Is there anything else that your rage does?
Well, I could do Form of the Dragon, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I know what my raging does, but I'm specifically choosing to not use Form of the Dragon. It's not beneficial to me right now.
Why not?
I am going to Gug Armor,
It gives you a
multi-attack
bunch of
weapon
HP.
string.
Gives you some strength.
Okay.
Smile.
I don't need it. Anyway. I'm a dex build. You're silly.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm just saying it helps with other things like CM defense, but okay.
I'm fine. 10 attacks for my Gug armor.
How many attacks do you get as a base?
You mean for my 2-weapon attack string?
From Gug armor, 2-weapon attack string, yeah.
10.
So that's 10 as a base, yes?
Yes.
Alright, are you using your standard to do more attacks?
I'm gonna hold off on that first.
Okay.
I want to see if I can knock him out in 10 hits.
Do you have, speed?
Not anymore, no.
And do either... Actually, I'll wait to see how many you hit.
Okay. Oh my god.
Is that with the plus 20 from True Strike?
No. Fuck, god damn
You need
it.
to remember your bonuses. Please re-roll in
Okay.
turn.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. So those two. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright. All of these hit. However, before you roll damage, do either of your weapons deal fire damage?
Either of my weapons deal fire? No.
Okay.
It does do other elemental damage if that's important to you.
It is, but you can just include it.
Okay, which ones hit again?
All of them.
All, okay, alright. So... Okay,
I
so
will-
that means...
I will move on to the next creature.
Yeah, that's fair.
Number 1 is going to... Oh no, wait, they got stunned, didn't they?
And?
No, number 5 got stunned against Crimson. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then my 2-weapon rend.
I remember now. So number 1 can still do their full round attack.
I do think so, yes.
What is your AC again?
It has changed now, so it's now a 39.
Okay. So that's a hit.
That's a crit.
Hit. Okay, so all 3 of these hit.
50% concealment, I'm calling high for all of them.
Okay. That should be 100. 1 still hits.
Okay.
You take 57 damage.
Okay.
And I will wait for the damage here. And that was 10 hits. And that included all crits, yeah?
Yes.
It didn't do all that much to actually scratch them.
To 3.
Yeah. Really high damage reduction. You also rolled a lot of ones.
Okay, alright, that's fair. You know what? I'm going to then use a swift action to do know your enemy, and I'm gonna make a knowledge check
This would be
against
in nature,
3. Okay, alright.
as this is a plant.
Okay. I'm not very good at that. This is fine. I was kind of expecting that this would be psionic, but that's fine.
I could have sworn that you put ranks into nature.
No.
Oh. Well, what is the DC that you gotta pass for know your enemy?
I don't know. It says,
It says so in the effect.
10 plus target's hit dice, I guess.
Okay. So it's a base of 10 plus 24.
That's very cool. Okay. Alright. This is fine. I'll just hit him one more time.
Well, you get 2 attacks with your last standard, unless you want to cast a spell instead.
I don't want to fireball him just because I don't like things being alive after I touch them.
You want to fireball with them?
If I do that, I kill everybody around me. Unless
You
I
can, if you have a,
target
it's
the
a
fireball
range
away.
of long. Just say position it how you want, so that it only hits what you want.
Sure. I'll do that.
So where are you positioning it? It's a 20-foot radius.
I don't. Okay, fucking. 10, 20. 20 feet away from 3 to the right?
So 10, 20, so like...
Do you not want to hit 4?
20-foot radius is kind of small.
10, 20. I mean, if I go north, I should be able to hit 4.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And
If you put it-
Chitoriva.
True. So they have to make a reflex save against your fireball.
Right.
So
Okay.
2d20 plus 9.
1d6
what is the one
damage
past? I know
per
that.
level.
But what is the DC for fireball?
10 plus 3 plus... What's my charisma? 4. Oh, that's very low.
Oh, so it's 17, which means they both barely passed.
Okay.
Well,
And it's 1d6 damage per level. Is it my class level?
your caster
or-
level, you're
Thank you,
casting a
okay.
spell. However,
Okay, that's-
you need to read the spell.
Okay, alright. 26 points of fire damage per caster level, maximum d6. Okay, 10d6. That should have been noted on my sheet, but I'll write that down. That was kind of pathetic. That's fine.
Well, the point of shorthanding it on your sheet is so that you can use the spell info here. However, they take half. However, they are weak to fire, so they take 50% more.
Cool.
And 28 damage to the other one is that. Alright. We
Okay,
now
cool,
move
that's
on
my
to
turn.
Lock. This is your turn.
Did that fireball ignite the grease?
No, the fireball went around Chekarino.
Ah, of course. Then, first off, I'm going to use my movement action to make an Arcana check.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Nope. God damn it.
You can make another move action, which counts. It eats into your standard. You are under haste after all.
Yeah. I'll make one more.
I mean, I guess it depends on how important of information you feel it is. You are very close. You just need to... There you go.
There we go.
69.
Haha, nice.
Thank you, City. Alright. So, as you study to try and figure out as to why these particular spells worked, and why Catan's did not, you come to a realization that whatever Guava is, whatever makes her unique, be it the fact that she is an Omni Key, or one of the few, very few, NPCs that actually was able to get to level 30. She has the same magical signature as Chetarima, or at the very least, has the ability to get around his magical signature.
Okay. Then, Freya, oh no, I can't remember if it's a Freya or a Swift, but I've got both either way. I'm gonna make Chetarima my studied target, because I suspect I know exactly what Guava is trying to do, and since my it might not work because they're magically made fire, but I'm going to try firing a fire ammunition at Chetarima. So,
Alright, roll to hit. It's just a d20 for you.
Three.
You pull out your gun, fire a flame ammunition against Chetarima, to which immediately ignites the grease, which seems to make Guava mildly upset. Though that is her fault, because she did not explain her plan. So not only is Chetarima on fire... What was that?
I feel like I've done that many times during this campaign.
I mean, Guava's turn went before you. She just didn't say what her plan was. It'd be different if she came after.
Oh no, I just mean that I've upset Guava.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of seems to be a running theme with Group B.
However, Chetarima is now on fire, not taking any damage, as is their blade.
I may have screwed up.
Didas, it is now your turn.
Okay, I wanted to take a 5-foot step south
Alrighty.
and then do the full round attack against 5, but then the 2 attacks from the extra standard action against number 1.
Well, roll the attacks against 5 first.
Yep. So this is a 5d20. And without the cool Aufbau Boni, but with a crit.
Oh, that is a crit, yep. Let me see if all of them hit. Does this include all the appropriate bonuses, by the way?
Yeah, it should.
Just making sure, because I know your bow doubles. But, 1 missed, so only 4 hit.
Okay. So that is not quite this. Then plus the crit, which is now a little less than before. Calculator, goddammit.
waiting for that, I guess I can move on to Avalon. To which, let me check what her speed is. Okay.
Okay, 399 damage to the guy.
30. 30. Okay. It's 399 damage against number 5.
And then the haste action attack against number 1. Then I just start rolling.
Alright, go ahead. Are those crits for you?
No.
Alright, but they both do hit.
Wonderful.
Avalon provokes an attack of opportunity from the tree. Ooh, which that's a crit. 48 plus 40. As well as a 5d10 plus 25 from already.
Status.
$126 damage against the other Ent will knock it out.
Nice.
So
nice.
one more is down. Avalon then moved around to the other side of number 3. She now is going to do a full round attack, since that was actually a singular move action for her. To which she is now flanking, so that's a 45 to hit for her. And one of those is a crit, to which I think... Something like that? To which... I gotta double check AC. Oops, not that one. So that hits, that hits, that hits. Alright, all of them hit. Perfect. So that is a 1d10 plus 17 plus 12 plus 10. Four. 252 against the other Ent, which is Ent number 3. Ooh, and it's still standing more or less strong. We then get to Chetarima, who is once again going to swing wide to try and hit as many people as possible.
I'm going to fading, call low.
Alright, I'll roll a 1d100 against you. You are correct. So 5d10 plus 25. So this is 49 damage against Crimson, which I'll get to the grapple attempt in just a second. Avalon, Catan, Guava Nesa, and Locke.
Crimson is severely bloodied.
Hit.
It's okay, you have a healer nearby who doesn't use any of his spells.
Smiles.
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 Well, honestly, I think killing 3 and 1 did more healing than any spell at this point.
That is very true. Alright, so your bug is attempting to grapple Chetarima's weapon. You can go ahead and roll for grapple. In this instance, since you wasted your whole turn trying to prepare for this particular thing, you get a plus 12 circumstantial bonus to the roll.
Does Greater Grapple apply here with the second attempt when the first one fails?
This would only be one attempt.
Okay, send it.
$58. Let me check my sheet. The whole party watches as this tiny fucking bug manages to catch Cheterima's sword.
No fucking way, let's go.
Yeah, bug strength.
Holy hell. Alright then. Crimson is now currently latched on to Cheterima's sword, holding on for dear life, now severely bloodied, probably spitting up as much blood as possible.
Probably spitting blood and acid at this point.
To which we then get to tree number 3, tree number 4, and tree number 5. Tree number 5 loses their turn. 25, 20, ooh. But they will move here to flank Avalon afterwards. And Ent number 3 is going to be attacking Catan. To which, that is 3d20 plus 44. What is Catan's AC?
Hold on. Right now he is raging, so that AC is actually a little bit different.
Well, you don't get your dex bonus.
Well, no, I don't actually. Yeah. Okay, never mind. 48.
48. Alright. So that one hits. That one hits. Alright, so all 3 potentially hit. But I know you got that 30% concealment, right?
Correct.
Alright, so a 30 or less will mean that it misses. 1 misses.
Kind of surprised that 3's doing anything. I thought it was stunned for 2 rounds.
No, that was, 5. If I recall correctly.
Okay.
You will take 106 damage over 2 hits. And then 4 just moves in because they have to do a double move action to get there anyway. 5 has lost their turn, and then we go back to the top, to which Nasa is going to be moving 15, 30, 40, provoking an attack of opportunity from Cheterima, who just goes through the holy aura and doesn't actually have to be afflicted by its negative instances, though. Let's see, 5d10 plus 25, 49 to Nasa. And her DR is now broke. You know, stone skin and all that stuff. 10,
Yeah.
30, 45, 60. Alrighty. She is 10, 20, 30. Yeah. She is going to cast Heal Mass, targeting Crimson. She now has to roll a spell resistance check, to which that passes, and the other guy needs to roll a will save, which is a 31, to which 19 plus 11... Okay, that is a 30, meaning they just barely passed, to which, for some reason, they just take no damage. However, Crimson, Reich, and Dadas all heal for 250 HP. Oh wait, hold on,
Nice.
that's actually wrong. Dadas, Crimson, and Reich heal for 304 damage.
Damn.
Well, Crimson is no longer severely bloodied. Which, who would have guessed? And I think you skipped Crimson.
No, it's... Oh, I did skip Crimson. Give me a second.
It's fine.
Spell Holy Smite. Let me see what this does. Ah, perfect. She will attempt Holy Smite on that Ent by Crimson, to which she passes, and they pass. 10d6. .43, so they take 22 points of damage. So, that is her. We then go to Crimson, who is currently grappling the sword. What is Crimson going to do?
She is going to attempt to manipulate the sword in such a way that Chatarima hits herself.
I don't think you understand how leverage works.
She has a lot of strength.
Still not how leverage works, sorry.
Damn it.
Is there something else that you wish to try and do to the weapon?
Well, I guess at this point she'll just try to attack the weapon, I guess.
You want her to attack the weapon?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, first you need to maintain the grapple, to which you just re-roll with the same bonuses as before for Crimson. You know, her grapple plus 12. Which was almost a crit. Alright. And now you can have her attack the weapon, to which she can do a full round attack. Normally you're only allowed to do a singular attack while you're grappled, but due to the fact that she is under haste, she can do a full round attack against the weapon. Oh wait, no, she's not under haste. Never mind. She can only do a single attack.
This is not influenced by Greater Grapple or anything.
It's an attack roll, not a grapple roll.
And she gets the extra bite when she has someone grappled, I think.
That's just the damage. It's not an extra bite. You just deal bite damage when she grapples.
Ah.
You still have to make the attack roll, though.
Yeah, which... 20 plus... Damn it, 2 sheets.
Damn it, 2 sheets.
Whose idea was that?
Yours.
I know.
Alright, that
44.
hits. You can go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. Is a... 6 plus 20. Minimum.
Alright. Right, you can go ahead and make a perception check. Same with Duras.
Okay.
Alright. You both notice something extremely interesting. While Crimson did not all that much damage to the blade, it did chip. Right, your turn.
Well, then he will... Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just move in on 3 and 5. do a full round attack with another key point spent, so I do another 10 hits.
You do have to run around the blade. I know I have the thing there, but it is 15 feet across, so if she's holding it, if Crimson's holding it, the sword would be here to... I should probably get the watch. Would be here to here, and based on the length, it would go to about here, and just cover the area, meaning you actually have to go all the way around the long way.
Okay, then that's utter nonsense. I'm just hitting the sword.
Okay.
With 11 attacks.
Oh, you're gonna use your extra standard?
Yes, also it's 12 attacks.
If you're using your key point for an extra, yeah.
Yes, which I'm going to.
Yes. Go ahead and roll for 12 attacks.
Not in guava range, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, no nat ones. It is a stationary target after all, so its AC is very low. Go ahead and combine your damage, which I know will take you a while. So I will switch over to Guava, to which Guava is going to look at Catan and Avalon, and then over at Locke, before she uses Bard's Escape, to which she is going to teleport herself right over here, as well as Locke right here.
$480.
Well, that saves me asking Guava if she can get me over there.
Oh wait, that's stupid because I didn't roll for them individually.
Yes, you need to roll for them individually.
Okay, sure.
You can't just do that. That's why I say the
I
best
really-
thing to do is to put the damage, like your damage string, and then just copy paste it however many times.
I really thought that would work, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
Okay, that's just...
sorry.
It's fine. I'm just lazy.
That'll be that, and then Guava would have noticed this, so she would use shot, if I recall correctly. No, sound burst. I think that's what it is.
Almost the same.
Almost the same.
Law of large numbers.
Alright. She is then going to cast Soundburst, a sonic-based thing, to which, Reich, you punch your way into the sword as much as you can. And sure, you deal a shitload of damage, but regardless of how much damage you deal, it seems that all you can continue to do is chip away at the sword. The sword is quite wide and quite thick to begin with, and while it can take damage, you realize that hyperfixating on the outer edge of the blade probably isn't going to help all that much. Then you notice as Guava teleports beside you and casts a spell directly at the center of the sword, relatively close to where the handle would be. And the sword begins to vibrate. And then she looks over at Locke in hopes that he gets it because she ran out of actions. Catan, it is now your turn. You are currently flanking with Avalon against Tree number 3.
Yeah. So you already know what I'm gonna do.
Like literally everything across the board.
Yes.
12 attacks, I think, is what it would be.
Correct.
Alrighty. To which, just roll a 12d20, because your plus 20 means that you physically can't miss. I already did the math on that.
All right. Oh, cool. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 crits.
And then you got a nat 1 in the
I
center
got nat
there.
1 though. So
your attack hits the target, but they may grapple against you for free.
Okay.
Which just means that if they succeed, every attack afterward takes a -4. But that also means that you physically... Oh no, you can miss, but you would have to roll like an 8 or higher, which means all... Which, let me at least check the grapple itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do get a really fucking large bonus. It's a base of 56.
Okay.
And then they get a +4 bonus because of the size difference against you. Would a 67 pass your CM defense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 6 all the way up to the nat 1 hits. The 4 misses, but the rest land.
Okay. All right. Cool.
To which, if we're gonna count primary, that's 1, 2, 3.
I already have the definitions for all the weapons on there, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, it's just a matter of counting primaries and secondaries for you because they deal different damage.
I know. I can do that.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about that.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for damage there, we go to Locke's turn.
Can I just confirm what it was Guava did with the sword?
She is effectively vibrating it. The spell that she uses is a sound spell. Sounds deal extra damage to objects because they bypass hardness. In this particular instance, the weapon is... I guess the best way to describe it is temporarily brittle.
Okay, so so she wants me to just attack the sword then. Okay.
And from what you would have seen with Reich, because you would have been teleported over there as he was doing it, the outside of the blade is not going to be helpful. You need to hit the center of mass with as much damage as possible.
Okay. Can I, strictly speaking, make the sword my studied target?
Yes.
In this instance. Okay. So I'm going to make the sword my studied target. And I'm going to do a full round action and use an extra shot with the second standard for a total of 4 shots.
You're going to use your pistols, not the fuck you.
Okay. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use the fuck you. It's as good a time for a single shot as anything, so yeah, let's go for it. Let's go with the fuck you.
All right, roll a 1d20 plus whatever. You don't get the bonuses for your pistols, which I think is like a weapon focus. But you get everything else. You're also within range of Guava, so it's an extra +4.
Okay. I will spend inspiration points because I can't get it for free. Because it's not it's not a pistol. So that is 31.
There you go.
Nice. Did this include sneak attack damage?
10 for that.
No.
Go ahead and edit
Does it
now.
matter?
Well, yeah. Of course
Okay.
it
Yes.
matters.
Chris tanked like 1000
4
HP.
for Guava. And then
And then deal extra sneak attack
2d10.
damage.
To which all
Okay.
of them count as sneak attacks. Though sneak attack can't be
Yes.
multiplied by crit anyway, so...
Yeah. 4, 5.
there's a 70.
A 70 will hit, but I will tell you what the damage numbers are afterwards, since I am still just waiting for the crit damage.
There.
Alright, 685 plus 271.
Nice.
And this is against number 3. And how many times did it hit? Let me see.
Pretty sure it hit 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Because of that
6,
one and then the 4
7,
missed.
9, 10. Yes. The tree is dead. And it is actually because of your sneak attack damage. Yes, it mattered.
Thank God. Okay. Alright.
Alright, Locke. As you are fully aware, I have never actually rolled the damage for the fuck you.
Uh-huh.
This is because the fuck you is a very unique weapon. Because it deals damage as 4 different weapons. Its base damage for each barrel is 5d12. You are firing 4 barrels. Then, when the bullet passes through the end of the barrel, it passes through a ring that nullifies magic. You already know that each of these pellets is a cannonball. Cannonballs have their own damage. Cannonball damage is a 10d8 per cannonball. You then get to add your inspiration. Or your studied strike, whichever one that lets you add damage. 4 times. Have fun.
Enjoy.
Okay, so my inspiration is easy, and you said how much? 12d8?
It is 10d8 per cannonball, so that's 40d8, 5d12 per
5d12.
barrel, which is 20d12, and then whatever your extra damage numbers are, including from Guava,
so this will be fun.
which all apply 4 times.
Okay.
Once you were done
I suppose
rolling
I
that
should just
damage,
confirm, this blade doesn't somehow... does it count as a construct, ooze, or undead?
no, weapons count as objects, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Just wanted to check, just so, I make sure I'm adding all the possible damage.
True, fair, understandable.
Okay, so... Studied strike, it's...
And then when you were done writing down the damage, you need to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Because the blast of the gun, since you don't have the proper feet, is going to knock you on your ass. So you need to roll a save to not actually fall prone.
Plus 40 plus it's a plus 4 to damage from Guava, right?
Correct.
So that's 16. Oh. Yep, okay.
And now you understand why I don't roll damage
553.
numbers for the fuck you. They just get evaporated.
And then I need a fort save.
Yes. So, Locke, with your one shot, you pull out the fuck you and fire directly at the base of the sword, just above where the hilt is. And you shatter it. The blade itself snaps in half, falling down to the ground, to which I will mark it off with the yellow color, to which...
A 47 for the fortitude save.
You miraculously do not fall on your ass, but you do stumble. Come on. Come on.
I like to think that if she was in range, Nasa would see like the spirit of Layla behind me, like some kind of father-son Kamehameha.
Very believable.
And that's why you don't fall on your ass. Layla's spirit prevented you from completely falling prone.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. You know what? That's actually a nice flavor. You feel that the gun was going to kick back hard enough to launch you into the barricades that are to your left, and you just feel the presence of a couple of hands against your back, and instead you only slide a single tile.
Yeah.
But when you turn around, there's nothing behind you. Didas, it is now your turn. You have, I guess, both Ents are in range with, no, just number 5. Number 5 is still in range with you. The sword itself has been shattered. A massive piece of the blade is now resting against the ground. I guess slightly off of the ground, considering Crimson is still holding it. What is next?
I think for now I'll just get rid of the tree end so we can focus on the blade a bit more and using it.
Alright.
So I'll declare the tree my mortal enemy with my bow. As a reaction and just shoot it with everything.
Roll.
So
I bet it's
all-
what, 7 hits, right? You're doing all 7?
Yes,
Alright.
all 7.
And then while you're doing
Did the
that,
fuck you ban both of my standards, by the way?
do you have quick draw?
Oh no, I don't. Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
eaten up
sorry.
your first standard, and then firing it would have been your 7.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so let's see if how many attacks land. So 1, 2, yep, that hits, 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 hits. Alright, so the 7 missed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit.
Okay.
2. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so all of Avalon's hit again.
And I have a crit again.
$693 damage, nice.
Nice, there's 69 in there. Nice.
Alright, so it's 100, so 693 damage against number 5. And it was 6 hits. Ah, nah, they are gone. Number 5 is gone. That only leaves number 4.
Nice.
To which they did not take a lot of damage from Avalon that turn. Ooh. But it is now Cheterima's turn, who is holding a sword that is just as long as the hilt, plus a little bit extra. They are no longer happy. They direct their attention towards Locke. Locke, I need you to make a reflex save, because Cheterima is moving over into your general direction with extreme prejudice, and they are trying to crush you underneath the weight of what is left of their blade. Locke?
Yeah, sorry. I muted the mic. I'm gonna burn inspiration points for it. Because I still have to for saving throws. 37. Yeah, I didn't think so.
You take 99 points of damage as Chetrima slams their broken sword into your body. However, you may make a perception check, despite the fact that you are also now prone.
$73.
As the blade comes and hits you, you notice something very important. It doesn't seem to have that magical property that it did before. Meaning Chetrima now actually has to try and hit you.
I will keep that in mind, because I can't tell the party right now.
True. It is now Nasa's turn, to which Nasa...
I forgot Crimson again.
Fuck. It's because of the holy aura, I see the little match there. So therefore, go to Nasa. Yes, Crimson's turn is first. What is Crimson going to do?
Okay, so now the Chatterima is no longer holding the other end of the blade. Can she now try to swing it?
It is still too large for her to swing, and she most certainly does not have the strength to do so. However, she can do strength checks to try and lift it up higher. If that is what you wish. Like, right now, we'll say that the blade is 5 feet off the ground, you know, on the end that's closer to Chetrima. For every successful strength check that she makes, which she can make 2 per turn. No, 1 per turn unless she gets hasted.
Okay, sure.
For every successful, she can lift it up another 5 feet.
Okay, sure. Let us attempt that. Why not? Just raw strength. No, nothing else on it.
Yep, raw strength.
Okay. 11.
She succeeds. It is now Nasa's turn. And Nasa is going to stand exactly where she is, and she's going to cast 2 different spells. The first one is Greater Bull Strength, to which she will target Reich as the center, because I think 10, 20, 30, yep, that would hit Didas. 10, 20, 30, yep, that would hit. So Greater Bull Strength will affect Reich, Crimson, Didas, Locke, and Guava, though that really only matters to Didas and Crimson, unless other people feel like trying to grapple the sword as well. They both get, everyone there gets a +4 to strength. Okay. She is then going to cast Cure Critical Wounds, targeting number 4, the Ent number 4, so that it can deal damage to that, as well as heal Avalon and Catan. To which she does a check, the tree does a save, and then she does the roll, which goes to 29 plus 54. However, she has a wonderful thing, which increases that by 50%. So Avalon and Catan heal for 147.
Okay.
And the tree takes half.
Alright.
We then go to Reich.
Can Reich just hold his turn until after Catan goes?
If you wish, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now Guava's turn. And Guava is going to spend her first turn casting Haste, so that Crimson and herself are now affected by targeting Reich. So everyone now is under haste, with the exception of Mesa. Oh no, everyone is. Everyone's now affected with haste. Which means I can use that. I'm pretty sure everyone's stone thing, except for like Daras, is now broken. Because of Chetarima dealing like 50 damage per swing, and if you get hit 3 times, that means it breaks.
Is that how it
Per
works?
swing, don't
'Cause
we
it
only
it
reduce
only-
it by 10?
Yes, but once it blocks 100... Oh, right, it's 150 damage that it blocks.
Yeah.
Right, it has to be not from the base damage, from the actual damage that it blocks, meaning you have to get hit 15 times. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. I'm an idiot. The second spell that she is going to cast is that she is going to cast Greater Grease on Chetarima, specifically targeting Chetarima's lower half. So Chetarima's feet and legs, and I guess thighs and everything, are now covered in grease. Catan, it is now your turn.
I see she's not going to explain again.
No. She's a bit focused.
Okay. Well, you know what? Katana's going to go flank with Avalon against 4.
What is your speed?
50.
10. Let's see if you can go around 25, 30, 45. Okay, so you have to go in a way which will provoke an attack of opportunity, which is unfortunate. 50 I know will hit you, because you said that your AC was like 47 or something like that.
48.
Yeah,
Yeah.
48.
But I do got that concealment.
So I'm rolling that 1d100, and it does hit you.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you probably got healed close to full anyway, so
I'm
54.
practically at full, so this is like chump change right now, especially with my DR.
54
that's
damage, and then you got your full round attack that you're gonna do, right?
Correct, so that's 10 attacks.
Alrighty. And then we go to Locke. Locke, what is your turn?
Okay.
You're currently prone, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna get up. I'm
That
gonna
is
drink my
stupid.
potion of walk through space, meaning that I get my teleport thing to be able to get up from prone without opportunity attacks and all that. I can do it as a movement action. But I'm not gonna use my other standard. With my other standard, I'm gonna make a potion of legendary proportions the next turn, and that is my turn for this round.
Alrighty.
Triggers my held turn, by the way.
Oh, I did skip you. But, Catan, all of your attacks hits.
Okay.
Reich, what are you doing?
So I'm going to go 2 down, and I think I know what Gua's up to. I'm trying to see if I can do anything to make Chatterima trip and fall.
Alright, well,
With
this
hopefully
will
the help
provoke an
of
attack of
grease.
opportunity, as they are still technically
is
wielding a
fine.
weapon. It just doesn't have the ridiculous range anymore.
That is A-okay.
And you need to make a reflex save. It is not an attack roll from them. It is a reflex save from you. Because the way that Chetarima is moving now is that every single time that they attempt to attack, they're trying to crush you.
And it's not a spell, so I can't use fading.
Well, I don't think you can use fading against attacks of opportunity anyway.
It's just against attacks and spells.
Well, it is an attack,
But-
that's fair.
But for attacks, it has to be specifically an attack roll, so funny wording.
820.
Okay, let's see if that fucking kills them.
28. Ugh.
Yep, that sneak attack came in clutch again. All of the Ents are down. So I can remove that. All of the Ents are now dead. I can slide that there so that everyone's now in a better view. And you did not roll to dodge the attack, but... Oh no. You did not roll high enough to not fall prone. You take 104 damage and are flattened to the ground. You are now considered prone.
Does my concealment add anything to that?
Do you have concealment?
I should have asked before. Yeah, 50%. From
Yes, that...
acceleration of
you
4.
say that. Oh, you didn't call high or low. High or
No,
low?
I didn't. High. It's just gonna be high again.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. Try and remember your
Okay.
concealment one up. Alright, Guava is, I believe...
Wait, did Drake not just delay his action? Am I missing something?
I got knocked prone,
sorry.
so
Yep, my
wait.
bad.
Actually, so that means I can use like one of my standards to get back up immediately, right?
Correct, yes.
Cool, and then I can use my second to still try the trip thing.
If you want to try and trip them, yes.
Yeah, sure. What's that? Just a CM bonus roll?
Well, the thing is that with trip is very weird. You can't trip creatures under unique conditions. The first is that they have no legs to begin with. The second is based on size.
Well, fair enough.
However, grapple does not have that limit. You take penalties based on size, in which case, for circumstance, you take a -4 penalty. But you can attempt to grapple instead if you wish.
Like a
Well, I have
beetle.
that +4 to strength.
Like a beetle?
Could
Yeah.
come in handy.
I don't fully understand this connection. Care to explain?
Typically beetles that are horde beetles, the ones with the, the long horns with the little fork at the end, they can actually flip creatures that are 5 times their size and weight category. This is why beetle fighting is such a big thing.
Okay. I don't think Reich is a beetle though.
It's beetle rules.
Would you like to
Mentality.
transform him into a beetle?
He's practically a bug.
Do you have vermin shape? Because you can.
God, I
No.
have vermin shape, but I can only turn myself into a mantis.
Mantis is close enough. It's a
Now, what
beetle
a fucking
mantis.
loser! You just get eaten by your wife.
None of my wives are mantises, mind you.
Your grapple does not succeed, unfortunately.
I thought so.
However, I
Damn.
think turning into a mantis is beneficial here if you're gonna try and grapple. Because they get grabbed, so they get a +4 bonus.
That is very funny. Okay. Well,
I don't know if you get a
guess I'll do
strength
that
bonus
next turn.
either. If you do get a strength bonus for vermin shape, then
I get a strength bonus from size, yeah.
okay, then it's unironically beneficial to become a bug.
Well, next turn.
Become bug. Return to bug.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, now we can go to the Dras.
Okay, I'm gonna use power casting again to, as a swift action, cast Mighty Strength on myself because it gives +8 strength.
Okay, keep in mind that this is not stacked with bull strength.
Yep, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Then, can I already use the sword to attack if I just walk to the end of it, or do we have to lift it higher?
Are you gonna try and help lift it higher? Because it's not like you... Again, leverage is not on your side here. This is a
Yeah, then I'll
ridiculously
go
long
lift it
sword.
higher.
So you're gonna try and move so that you can grapple it. What's your speed again?
20 only.
20. So you can get here in a single move. However, if you go here, you can get here on the other side, which would help give both you and Crimson a little bit more leverage.
Yeah, then I'll stay here, then I'll go on the other side.
You're gonna go on the other side?
Yeah.
Alright, so double move, and then you get a singular strength check. While you are doing that, the White Lotus will turn around and see what's going on, and she will go 10, 20, 30, 40, double move, and also make a strength check. However, she has a unique effect, to which if she attempts any strength check, period, she just gets a +6 bonus.
Well, I also have a
Which
pretty good
includes
check here with
grapples,
spells.
so... Let's see. 1d20 plus 42 plus 6. Alright, you managed to lift the sword 5 feet higher. Avalon has moved over and actually succeeded in her grapple check. To which Chetarima is going to turn around and attempt to get her off. To which it becomes a contested roll. And Avalon is forced out of the grapple. However, she is not knocked prone. We now go back to the top of the turn order. It is now Mesa's turn.
Crimson.
Fuck.
Just goes after Nathan now. I don't care.
God damn, you know, I'll just move Mesa down now. I keep doing it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She's just gonna lift.
I can't remember the name of the spell, but I know she has it somewhere. She's going to cast it... Actually, no, she's going to wait until Catan goes, so it's Crimson's turn. Strength check again.
Yeah, she's going to do you even lift, bro.
Alright, so it's 2, because that would be her whole... Because you want her to do 2 for her whole turn, right?
Yep.
Alright.
If she needs to, because it doesn't go any higher from her position on the ground, she will fly up first as her movement. I don't know how that works.
With the help of Duras, the distance that she can lift now is actually a little bit higher. The blade, digging into the ground behind you, is now 50 feet off the ground at the far end of the blade. It cannot go any higher than this unless people can get better leverage and better height, which Crimson may be the only one who can. Reich, it is your turn. Are you going to transform into Bug?
Yeah, I was trying to see what grab does, but I can't find it for shit on Crimson's feet. Thing.
It should already be associated with her CM bonus. You should see a +4 grab.
CM bonus. +2 grab.
Okay, for +2. Change it to a +4. It's supposed to be a +4. But that's what grab
Alrighty
does. It just allows you to grapple off of certain attacks. This being her little pincers, and then it gives you a bonus to grapple. That's why.
Okay, I'll need to.
But it's supposed to be a 4, which would be my bad. You can just change it to 4 and increase the CM bonus by 2.
Okay, as a standard, I am going to turn myself into a blood mantis.
Alright, so you become Big Boy. I then...
Become large. So I get another +2 to strength. And a +4 for grab. And then I'm going to try to grapple again.
You are now red.
Nice.
Alright, so you get a +4 bonus to that grapple, which cancels out the -4 penalty that you would take due to your size difference. However, you also get a bonus to it anyway because of your strength increase, so make sure you take that into account. You have
48.
successfully grappled. It is now Guava's turn. Guava is going to move in and actually change up what her performances are, to which is not a skill check. Where is it? Ah, right, she can change that out for anchoring Aria, to which she has to make a caster level check. Okay, it did not work. However, she is then going to cast a spell called Freedom of Movement onto Reich, and Freedom of Movement allows you to just get up from trip and remove yourself from grapple and all that type of stuff without provoking attacks of opportunity or taking extra actions to do so, if I am remembering correctly. And then she's going to make another caster level check as a standard action. She rolled a little bit better, but she still needs to be better. Alright, Catan, it is your turn, which is Mesa is holding until her turn, waiting for you to do something.
Alright, actually, if I use my wings and just glide across the ground, I could reach Katarima, I think.
What's your flight speed?
60 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That is true. Very true. It will provoke an attack of opportunity,
That's fine.
to which you need to make a reflex save.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading part of my sheet because I could actually do something to just negate damage. But, I'll wait. Okay, reflex. Alright. Oh, it's taking a while to roll. Oh, okay, never mind.
You unfortunately, do not succeed. You are also pancaked. You take 103 damage. Standing up is a
okay.
standard action, if you so wish.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will. And then I guess I'll just make one attack, yeah?
You're gonna attack.
I don't really know what else I can really do from here. I don't really think Catan can do anything in particular to help.
I mean, Reich can't grapple, he's still trying.
I don't know if I could help with this, but you know what? I can end my Blood Rage as a free action.
Right.
Since I have Tireless Rage, it won't make me fatigued or anything.
Correct.
And then I'll restart my rage again, and then I'll take Form of the Dragon too.
Which makes you large size, right?
Yes, I become large. And then I get to add those bonuses, get a little bit of HP, which I will roll for later, and then I guess I can try and grapple.
You don't roll for the HP, you just... If your con goes up...
I know.
You just added.
I meant deal with later.
Oh.
Because I'm focusing on the roll right now. CM bonus.
Yes, CM bonus. Since you have become a dragon, to which you are now green.
Why am I green?
Because you're an acid dragon.
I thought it was
Popper.
bronze dragon.
Which shoots acid. Acid is green.
Okay.
No, acid is black.
Huh? Not in video games.
Poison
Yeah, I
is
was about
green,
to
acid
say.
is black.
I was about to say. But okay, alright.
Fine, I'll make Catan black.
I don't sound too unhappy about it, I guess. Alright, CM bonus, so therefore
There
it
you
is
go.
this number.
It is now Nega Catan.
Don't. Okay. Alright, well,
Don't say that. YGF will be freaking out.
yeah. Don't say that. YGF will be losing his shit. Okay, alright, it's this number now because of all those.
So,
Oh shit.
oh, nice. I was gonna say, you also get a +4 bonus to your size, which cancels out the -4 penalty that you would take normally. But
Okay.
it doesn't really matter, I guess. You nat 20, which allows you to re-roll the grapple.
What?
Yeah, go ahead, re-roll it.
What? Okay.
And you passed again. Catan, you run up to Chetarima, transform into a dragon, and sink your claws into the back of his Achilles heel. You take one heavy step behind you for leverage, and you begin to pull. To which Chetarima's body begins to falter and lean towards your general direction.
Oh.
He's not falling just yet, but he is close. Locke, it is your turn. Oh wait, no, Nasa, sorry. Nasa is casting 2 spells of Greater Heroism. No, just heroism, she was waiting. But where's Nasa? She is moving over here, so that she can cast Greater Heroism twice, one on Avalon and one on Catan. The only thing that you need to worry about in this particular instance is that the both of you gain a +4 bonus to your grapples. That's about it.
Okay.
Now it is Locke's turn.
Okay, just want to check. If I was to use Alchemist Bullets, does that take me a, like, standard action to fill them with whatever I'm putting into them?
Yes, it would be a standard action to fill the Alchemist Bullet with your potion.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, first I have to use my movement action to teleport and be stood up.
Where would you like to teleport?
I think I can. I think from getting up from prone, I literally have to only be able to go straight up.
Okay, that's fair.
The way it reads, anyway.
So, you just
So
teleport.
from here, can I see Crimson, or is
Yeah.
Crimson blocked by the sword right now?
You can see Crimson, yes.
Then I'm going to make Crimson my studied target, and
Okay.
I'm going to throw my potion of that I just made. What was it called?
Legendary
Proportions at Crimson.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay. So, because it's not pistol, it's that. Just to confirm, Crimson is not counted as a ooze, construct, or undead.
No,
I know.
unfortunately.
I just know there is some bullshit with the fact that, you know, it is summoned as old god magic, so...
Yes, but it is counted as a living creature because Reich is not a dedicated cultist.
Right,
Nice.
okay. So it is just that to hit. That is a 67 to hit.
That is definitely gonna hit. That means
Yep.
Crimson is now a size category larger
Oh boy.
and can lift it
Does
up
that
even
get-
higher because she's now twice as tall without having to
Yay.
fly.
Does that get me anything
And
in terms
then-
of strength?
Plus 3.
Uh,
Well, it's
yeah.
plus 6 to the stat, plus 2 to the modifier.
Okay, plus 3 mod.
Yeah. There's also like a plus
and
2 to
then
the
my
con mod,
other
but that doesn't really
standard
matter right
is just switching back from the fuck you to my pistol.
now. Alrighty, Didas. It seems Crimson can now hold the blade up entirely by themselves. What are you gonna do?
Okay, then I guess I go over to Chatalima. And grappling is a CM bonus, right? I've never done it.
Correct. It is a CM bonus. Make sure that
And
you
I
are
was-
rolling the correct number, because your strength has been increased by, like, a lot, honestly.
Yes, I was about to say, as a swift action, I'm also gonna use Aspect of 4 because it increases my BAB.
Nice. Which just increases it by 5. Increases your check by 5, basically.
Yep.
You still will take a -4 penalty due to the circumstance.
Just-
So, again, make sure that you put in all of the numbers correctly, because your strength has been increased by a lot. I think you also just get a bonus to strength-based checks, which this counts.
Yes. Okay.
And then, you know, the extra +5 from that. You also get a +4 bonus from Guava, because this does count as an attack.
Okay, I have the number.
And then you take a -4 penalty anyway, because circumstance.
Yep. Then it should be this.
You succeed and almost crit.
Ooh, let's go.
And then Avalon goes... Oh, you still have a standard action, so you can reroll your grapple if you want to try and tug him more.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go.
You succeed again. He begins to topple. Avalon manages to re-grab with her grapple. She rolls again. Chetarima begins to fall further. Chetarima is going to make a single check. And they fail. Chetarima has almost been entirely toppled. Nasa is going to move over here. And she is going to use one of her cleric abilities. For exactly one turn, she can target one creature. Pick one stat, and that stat will be doubled until the end of that creature's turn. She is picking Crimson. She is picking Strength. So the stat is doubled. So what is Crimson's current increased stat, like, before it gets doubled?
38.
38. And that's from the,
going to be
that's including the +6 from the
76.
legendary proportions?
Yeah, including the +6.
Alright, so times 2 minus 10 divided by 2. The modifier is now a 33.
Ah,
Because the stat is now a 76.
Holy shit.
funny.
It is now Crimson's turn.
Crimson is going to hold until after the Rust.
Are you sure?
I want Jetarima to be on the ground before she decapitates her.
I mean, Chetarima is slowly falling backwards towards the sword. You can just hold it up higher. Because remember, it's falling in that general direction due to Catan. Probably a little
Okay,
bit,
fair.
but
I'll just do. Then I will just do that.
Yeah, because it's going in that general direction due to Catan.
I'll just do 2d20 strength checks.
Alrighty, 2d20 strength checks. Plus 33.
Yeah, I guess I was just kind of imagining the scene differently, where Katerina would have to fall and then get guillotined by the blade.
Alright, the sword is now 100 feet off of the ground due to Crimson's massive strength. Reich, go ahead and do your 2
pushing.
grapple checks.
Which is my... $29 plus 6.
Ooh. 35. Ooh, you do not succeed, but the grapple isn't broken. We go over to Guava, to which she is going to make 2 caster checks. She fails the first one, but she succeeds in the other. It is now revealed what she has done. She has used an ability unique to her. Something called Anchoring Aria, which does not allow chaotic evil outsiders to move and forcibly attempts to drag them down. So everyone watches as literal anchors of holy light start to wrap around the neck of Chetarima, dragging it even further to the ground. Catan. Chetarima has almost entirely toppled over.
Okay, well, I don't want to be underneath Chaturima when this happens, so...
You get a reflex save.
Yeah, it's not particularly good. Can I do some kind of roll to make the fall even worse?
For Chetarima?
Yeah.
No, not really. It's just a grapple check in this particular instance, since it is quite literally about to fall. You're using all of your strength at the bottom. Actual anchors are pulling at the top. It's kind of like a wheel at this point.
Okay.
The check is a 50. Can you make it? Remember that
For
you got
CM bonus?
Yes, CM bonus. You get a +4 from
It's like a coin flip.
Mesa, I know that. And then I think you're within range 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Quite literally due to the fact that you increased in size and Guava went 1 tile to the right, you also get Guava's +4.
Okay, so it's less of a coin flip now. $61.
Catan, with one last grunt, digging your claws into the Achilles heel of Chetarima, you just straight up rip them out. And Chetarima
Nice.
topples, being pierced upon the blade, straight through their center of mass, going through their back on the right-hand side of their spine and appearing out the left-hand side of their chest as their body falls completely to the ground, to which you, Avalon, Didas, not Reich, not Crimson. So you, Avalon, and Didas need to make a reflex save.
Okay.
And you get a +4 bonus from Avalon due to a unique effect from her that allows you to get a small bonus because she is quite physically pushing you out of the way.
Do we still get a bonus from Guava, or is that no
That's
longer the case?
this is a reflex save, so it's just a...
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me not get this wrong. Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for Catan's save, and I didn't realize that it went first. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you're silly.
Everyone failed.
Sure, of course.
Oh.
You all take 168 points of damage
Yeah, that's fine.
as you are crushed under Chetarima. You all then watch as this particular god of war sputters, coughs, and spits up blood, staring at all of you despite the fact that it has no eyes or a proper face to begin with extreme vitriol and hatred. It tries to speak, but it obviously can't. Its lung has been pierced by its own blade. And you watch as Nasa does the exact same thing that she did with Tasdu, and a holy light appears over Chetarima before it simply evaporates and melts away, layer after layer, until finally you see the glimpse of a creature underneath. A small, angry individual who could have been mistaken for a child due to their size before they just dissipate into various forms of liquid. You have succeeded in killing the unkillable god.
Hell fucking yeah.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Good job, guys. Yippee.
Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
The live footage of the shit that Crimson was pulling for the last, like, 3 turns.
I mean, it goes in mouth, so... But good job.
Hell yeah.
You have killed the second god.
Ooh.
Yippee!
Okay, 2 down.
Is the group going to say anything to each other before I actually end stream?
Reich is going to give Guava a appreciative chitter and then fly over to his brother and start tapping him with his insect forearms.
Fuck out! Stop it! Stop it! What the fuck?
Not to the rest of the party, but Locke will quickly make a potion of sending and send a message. I think I'll just pick Leiku, being the person on, like, in the other group he's most familiar with, and just say, the god is dead, we'll meet you back in town.
Where would Leiku be at this time?
I'd say you guys probably would have just very recently finished your fight, and you may have started making your way towards where the gate would have been, but probably only like an hour or two, like, deep into that walk before you got this message.
Okay, so we'd be an hour or 2 deep. How far away would they be, walk-wise?
Well, it's about a 2-day walk. That's why Kane
Oh.
was so worried about doing one at a time.
Fair. I guess Leiku will send a message back going, okay, we'll meet you back at the palace. When you're back, let's go out and eat.
Okay, cool. Also,
And Leiku will probably turn around and
just
go, come on,
realizing
fellas.
that Leiku was the best person, given that we actually, have Sin here to voice Leiku for it.
That was intentional.
No, I legitimately, it was just a case of, Leiku is obviously the one who that Locke is most familiar with. He'd just send it to Leiku.
Okay, well.
Also, very much a running theme for Group B to, like, go running to Leiku first thing.
Mom, we're done with our homework. Can we play a game now?
Ugh.
Anything else between everyone, or no?
No, just good fucking job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Reich's just gonna be annoying until he sees his wife. Then he's going to turn back into Reich.
You mean you're just gonna become a mantis for like 2 days?
It's more like a week.
You're
Well,
gonna
I
become
guess
a mantis for a week.
And just
then
bother
he's
the shit out
just
of Tom.
annoying until it's running out, which is like, I don't know, a few minutes.
I mean, I suppose realistically for Locke, once this fight is over, he's gonna go find Sylvie and back up Sylvie if the fight is still going on, but...
I mean, like, you sent a message to Leiku, and Leiku's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
because,
pretty
you know,
sure
we
it's
can...
safe for you to assume that, like, the fight's over on their end as well. And that we could all just meet up at home.
Oh no, but
Wow.
Sylvie would be involved in the fight with that was going on behind us with the like army.
Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
guess
wait,
that's
no, wait.
fair.
Was
Yeah, that's
Syl-
fair.
Oh yeah, Sylvie was with the army. Yeah.
I mean, so was Roxy. That's why
Did
I
anyone
was very
die from
confused
that?
about 2 weeks.
Yes, actually. Because you
Oh.
didn't
God.
actually let any of the Ents run away. While there were plenty of things that were summoned from the gate that the military took down, nothing was particularly dangerous for them to deal with. The only thing that became a mild issue was more of attrition. Like when you go and do eventually meet Sylvie, she is essentially out of spell slots.
So wait, I asked did anyone die and you said yes.
Sorry, no.
Okay, good.
You panicked for no reason!
Do you want someone to die? I can kill
No!
someone.
No! I'm glad no one died.
Thumbs up smiles.
Yeah, thumbs up, smile.
All right. Well, that will be the end of today's session. So I'd like to thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, and good night.
Good night.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.